At Holyrood, there's a battle building over the key post of Presiding Officer. Tricia Marwick will step down on Thursday after 5 years in office. She's urged reforms to strengthen the role of Parliament. And that's a key issue as MSPs consider how best to scrutinise a minority SNP government. This from our political editor, Brian Taylor.
The Presiding Officer, Your Majesty.
Tricia Marwick attends upon the Queen. A reminder that the remit is wide. Part envoy, part diplomat, plus, of course, keeping order in Parliament.
Order, let's hear the First Minister.
Tricia Marwick's deputies, Elaine Smith and John Scott, here welcoming the President of Ghana, are keen to step up. Ms Smith wants to inform colleagues first. John Scott is ready.
I would aim to bring fairness to the job. I have at all times, that has been the thing in the past that's kept me awake at night, wondering if I've been fair across the board to all members.
The first presiding officer was David Steele of the Liberal Democrats. He was followed by George Reid from the SNP. Then Alex Ferguson of the Conservatives took the post. And finally, Tricia Marwick, also from the SNP. All left their parties behind when they took the job. Labour said during the election that the presiding officer shouldn't come from the governing party. The SNP are more than happy to concede that because, as a minority, they can't afford to give up even one vote. Within the Conservative group, Murdo Fraser is seriously considering the prospect and is thought to have backing from Ruth Davidson, his party leader. But would SNP members back a Tory? Perhaps to remove one vote from Tory ranks. But some say it's up to Labour. Their former leader, Joanne Lamont, is a contender. Some in the SNP question her comments in the Daily Record, where she said Parliament needed to correct government mistakes. But Ms Lamont says she was making a general point, not singling out the SNP.
I actually think it's about asserting the role of the Parliament. I mean, I've been here since '99 and at different stages we did different things better, but our ambitions for this Parliament round, access to Parliament, the role of the committees in scrutinising the government, I think across party we can agree with that it isn't simply about government having a good idea and forcing it through because they've got a majority.
That's Labour's Ken McIntosh in his election campaign video. He says he also seeks to spread harmony at Holyrood.
What we need is somebody that can work with people, not against them. I have no agenda, political agenda, that I would pursue through the office of Presiding Officer. Quite the reverse. I would work with others to make sure that their views came across.
Will you deal with them or dinghy them? Deal with them or dinghy them? Deal with them or dinghy them?
A solution could be at hand. Gary, Tank Commander, says he'll do the job.
What do you think he's here? Do you like his
if he gets a throne.
It reminds me of Dougie Donnelly.
That report from Brian Taylor.